Welcome back to Music Theory Logic. Andrew here, and today is sort of a I wish I knew or a different thing, but we'll call it I wish I knew about music contracts and how simple they can be. And this goes beyond just the scope of music, but without going into specifics about a situation that my band and I had many years ago. But we were working with a recording engineer. We had certain agreements. Those did not go the way we had hoped, and thankfully we had a contract. And the reason I'm doing this video and the thing that still kind of blows my mind, I should say that so I'm in the United States. I'm specifically in California. Each of our states have their own legal structures in terms of contracts and labor law, and I am not an attorney and I'm not qualified to explain any of these things to you. But in the state of California, what we learned, so I should tell you, our contract was handwritten on a napkin that they serve at bars in a bar after a performance. And in essence, a contract in the state of California, as I learned, is valid as long as the people signing it are able and capable of signing. So in other words, they're over 18. They are not inebriated. They're not under the influence of something. They're both coherently thinking. Two, that none of the terms of the contract compel either party to do something illegal. So you can't say like you're going to do this that's not allowed as part of an enforceable contract. And then finally, it's that both parties are aware of the terms of the contract so that they're both in agreement. And that is something that can hold up. Now, it's important to know that with contracts or NDAs or anything like that, if somebody steals your idea, you have to have the resources to enforce that. So that means access to attorneys that are going to work for you, and that's not always the case. This situation ended up in a mediation before it went to even small claims court, and we did right the wrong that had occurred. And to this day, I'm just amazed that stands up. So as this pertains to those of you out there in the music industry or aspiring to be in the music industry, hear a lot of people who recommend, like, if you get a contract or if you want to do something serious in the music industry, you have to first get an attorney or hire an entertainment attorney. And I don't think that that's necessarily true. It is true that one of the back doors into mainstream music for a long time has been entertainment attorneys. So if you, say, had the money to hire this A-list entertainment attorney that works for the recording artist that you want to get music to, that is a way to get music to them, although it costs a lot of money. And I don't have any personal experience or know if that works, but it has been a rumor in the music industry. But simple contracts. So for a band, if you just write on a paper and say, like, this is what my responsibility is, this is what this person's responsibility is, this is where we're going to put the money, this is what we're going to use the money to buy, and you all sign them and agree them. Hopefully you're never suing your bandmates, but in essence, you have something to refer back to. If you're recording an artist and you're, feel like there needs to be things in writing so that you understand what your responsibility is, what the artist's responsibility is. It doesn't have to be very complicated. Again, it has to be legal. It has to be signed by people who are understanding of the terms and legally capable of signing, not drunk and over 18. That will get you further. But I had never known, so I wish I do seriously wish I knew that contracts in the state of California do not have to be super complicated and written by people who are charging $1,000 an hour. And that will save you a ton of money. Whether it's the right call, I cannot say, but it will guaranteed save you money because A-list attorneys are not going to be in a cheap thing for you to add. All right. For instance, like 1 hour of the more expensive entertainment attorneys is on par with like 10 hours of recording, and it's the best studio that you can imagine. So perhaps recording music is something you need to do in addition to having contracts. Anyway, hopefully you found that helpful. If you did, you'd help me out a lot by subscribing to the channel. Once again, my name is Andrew. You'll find links to my stuff below. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.